I'm grateful tonight to have these huge minds who have spent their careers digging deep into their fields to share knowledge around immigration, journalism, civil rights, and technology and the arts. One thing that has struck me as I've done these interviews with the editorial is that the people that we sit with have spent years thinking about their craft. And that knowledge they are so excited to share. When I sit down and say, I'm going to sit with you for 45 minutes and hear this interview and ask you a lot of questions, they just shine. I mean, who doesn't like being paid attention to? So I want us to make that our goal tonight, that we try and get as much knowledge as we can out of these 4 guests up here. And I know there are a lot of smart people in this audience, and I hope you will share with us as well. But let's make this a community event tonight to try and put some facts on the table, to get what knowledge we need, and then go and share it. The people in technology are seeing something different in that I would think that the crazy stuff being created in technology is where the hope is, whether the driverless car takes off or not, or whether we have this shuttle between, between LA and San Francisco. You know, you're seeing in technology a revolution that if we don't understand how to code, or we don't understand how to use technology the way you and your teams do, we're behind. What are you seeing, and where do you see technology helping us with this huge transition that's happening?
Well, there was just my wife Laura just shared with me a video this morning of my wife just shared this morning with me a video that USA Today was running, where they were showing women that were previously doing some other job, and they said, you know what, I don't want to be cutting hair up to the point that I'm 70 years old. I don't want to be standing all day. I want to sit down. And this woman learned to write code. And then there's another story of somebody that my wife worked with many years ago, and she also decided to pick up coding and now runs some New York Times backend for their website. So it's an interesting video of women that decided to change their careers, and they said, so what changed in your life? And said, well, first of all, now I can travel, and I can afford a lot of things that I couldn't do before. So there's certainly that empowering element that I encourage everybody to pick up. One of the interviewees is a mother of 4, and the boys are fairly old, so it's not something that you can't pick up, right? And so I think that is very empowering. But on this subject of the news, I think that we didn't see just how fast fake news really spread. And it's a shame that now the term has been taken over to blast the opposition, but what really happened is that manufactured news of events that didn't happen were circulated on the networks. And you know, I stopped talking to some of my friends over things that were blatantly false, right? Like, did you bother to double check this? It doesn't take too long, right? But I think that that high tech made it very easy to redistribute all this junk, and we didn't act fast enough. And I think that some high-tech companies were responsible, and they were actively selling and promoting and advertising tools to the political parties to more easily target with lies voters.